comments here.
Okay. Call the meeting to order under unusual circumstances. This afternoon, we received the order calling for a special election caused by the tragic passing of County Board member Eric Gutschall. Eric was a neighbor of mine and a wonderful public servant, and we will all miss him greatly, and our thoughts go out to his family. We've called this emergency meeting per Virginia Code 15.2-705 to determine the candidate filing deadline for the special election to be held for Eric's replacement. According to Virginia Code 24.2-507, the deadline must be at least 60 days before the election. 60 days before July 7th is Friday, May 8th. So the window that we are looking at is between now and Friday, May 8th. We're opening this up for discussion now.
Among the Electoral Board members. So on the phone, we have Scott McGeary, the Secretary of the Electoral Board, and Matt Weinstein, the Vice Chairman of the Electoral Board. So did Scott or Matt have any comments on the filing deadline?
Not really. I think it's the best we can do, given the tight timeline we have here. And I think we want to give both, the Republicans and the Democrats and the independents the most amount of time possible to figure out who their nominee is going to be. So I think 60 days, May 8th, is the best we can do. And I think that's good enough for us right now.
Right. And we'll be certainly getting this notice out to the parties and potential candidates as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes. Yes.
Yes, I would agree with that. Looking at what Gretchen provided us in terms of what has been the past practice, given the times that we had, I think that May 8th is certainly reasonable and appropriate. And to move things along, I'll move that be the date.
Okay. So May 8th at 5 p.m., just to clarify, will be the filing deadline for candidates interested in running in the special election to be held on July 7th.
Everybody want to vote on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then while I have everyone here, we do have a few announcements on the upcoming primary that will be held, as well as the special election. We've created a web list for interested members in our community to subscribe to so that they can receive timely updates about as things change for the upcoming elections. We are trying to make voting as accessible and safe for all of our voters and employees. And so we will be adjusting some practices moving forward. One of the big changes that we can announce is that we will be providing paid postage on all envelopes for mail ballots to be returned to our office. And the ballots for that dual primary scheduled on June 23rd will go out the week of May 5th. So if you've requested a ballot for the June primary and you haven't received it yet, don't worry, they are not going out until May 5th. And then early voting for the June primary will start on May 8th. And just as a reminder, all 54 polling locations will be open for voting on June 23rd, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at this point. So that's updates on the June 23rd primary.
Is there going to be a notice going out to the press and the community?
Yeah, we're working on a press release to let people know what we're planning on doing for the June election, and we will also hope to send out a postcard to voters letting them know how they can request a mail ballot. Voting by mail is the safest way for voters to vote in the upcoming election, and every eligible voter can vote by mail ballot for this upcoming election.
So that's really a change that needs to be publicized,
communicated to,
yes.
Yeah. So we're working on getting that out to all of our voters to let them know their options for voting in the upcoming election.
Great. Okay,
When do we think the absentee voting would start for the special election?
May, it'll be the Friday in May, because it starts, it once again will start 45 days before the election, so or as soon as we're able to get ballots, so we're looking at May 22nd. Okay.
okay.
All right,
Any
we'll
other
make it work.
questions?
We'll make it work, yes.
Okay.
Are there any questions that anybody chatted in?
Yeah, do we have people on the call or the meeting who joined and asked questions online?
Yeah, there's the ability to ask questions online. I can't see any questions with that. So at this point, we can.
Does anyone have any new business? Any comments? So,
If you have comments, I'll move to adjourn.
okay. No objections to that. But do keep in touch, everybody.
Yeah, and that's where subscribe on the homepage at vote.arlingtonva.us. You can put in your email to subscribe to updates for the upcoming election. So there will be quite a few changes before June. So we're trying to keep everyone notified. So, yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Stay
you.
well.
Thanks for your help on my connection.
Thank you, Scott.